Now these guys getting nice field repairs there by those engineers. Everybody's just pounding away at this bunker. And finally, this defensive position has just been picked apart. This is that chess-like mentality I was talking about. You really have to figure out what's defending what. How are you going to get in there and take care of it? And, you know, there was too much stuff to take it all at once here, but he's just been kind of picking it apart. Hopefully a couple more shots. Yes, and the bunker goes down. That is a tremendous victory. That bunker was the center of all of sztefenfu's forces here. He's going to look really scattered now. And unfortunately, I was selecting that bunker when it died, and now we have this wonderful looking bug, which I guess, sort of happy to see is still in the original game, because it was definitely all over CoHO. Oh, no! And a parting Panzerschreck shot right there. Took out, oh, not one, but two vehicles go down. So really costly that he stayed in there just a little bit too long. Maybe got greedy, hung out there. He took out the bunker, which was a humongous victory, but then having to wait a little bit too long, losing a losing a Sherman and an M10 Wolverine. That's bad news indeed. So I think sztefenfu just barely pulled that out in his favor. Again, he's going to have to defend the left-hand side a lot harder now, but he's not doing too bad of a job with the ninja capping over here on the right. So things are looking okay. And now we do have sort of a weak position here for LoveLeiarde, in the sense that he retreated all of his troops at the same time as a result of that battle. Well, rather, the ones that retreated are now ready, but the ones who stayed there died. And so now he's got to kind of go and push all in one, and that gives your opponent a lot of breathing room. You can see that this is going to give sztefenfu tons of time to spread back out and to recapture this territory, because of that wave after wave effect is broken. Again, really good shots here coming out of that Nebelwerfer. Good use at picking it up over and over again. I think this thing has no health. Yeah, he's even going to repair the Nebelwerfer there. So that's kind of neat. Taking a look around, we'll see we got the Puma here. Oh, he has got the Flak 88 as well. So he's upgraded. He has registered artillery, which kind of reminds me of reactive artillery. It's a bit different though. We can see, you can use it basically. Oh, he's gonna use it. He's gonna use it right here. Oh, perfect timing. Here it goes. So this is registered artillery. You're looking at it. You can fire it basically around a point that you control, and it's just gonna, you can see, wreck the area here. It looks kind of like some of the Terra rocket strike abilities in terms of that, like, direct, completely vertical rocket strike coming down. But it was just enough to scare off these infantry, and a second squad came back up to cap it. So it delayed a little bit, but not enough, unfortunately. However, he has set up a flak cannon, and I love this Flak 88's positioning here. It's fantastic because it's really, really far back, and that's a really subtle detail here, but it actually is defending all of this territory, even though it's so far back, and it's a really great position here, and we're gonna have to see how he uses that. Ooh, yeah, check that out. There's a Flak 88 shot right there, wrecking those engineers quite a bit. Looking over here on the right hand side, we can see it looks like some more Nebelwerfer shots kind of raining down on all of these gentlemen here. Again, the suppression and the burning ground, really annoying. However, they were able to recap that position at a moderate loss of life there. So let's take a look around here. We can see bunker, double Nebelwerfer, and the Flak 88. Machine guns are now going to get set up. Left-hand side of the map right now is a death trap. It's a death trap for vehicles, infantry, for anything. It's very hard to... Oh, you can see this guy's getting ready to take a pot shot here. We've got some scouting planes flying overhead here. But really tough defensive position, and one of those kind of situations where you have to really consider very carefully how you want to attack it. Grenadiers, however, are just kind of flopping around here in the middle of the battlefield. Oh, it looks like we got a little bit of suppression fire. That could have only come from the Browning automatic rifles. You can spend a little bit of munitions and suppress. It's kind of like aiming What's Dat for you Dawn of War 2 fans out there. It looks like that was a called shot. He expected those infantry to continue moving forward, and they did not, but, not a bad idea. Oh, here we have it. Okay, double mortar teams moving up. This is the sort of logic I love seeing. So check this out. So he understands that he ultimately needs to remove this bunker in order to remove these Nebelwerfers, which are wrecking his troops. However, before he can even get close to that bunker, that Flak 88 is really wrecking him there. So he's going to go ahead and move up. Again, he picked up these mortars from his airdrop supply drops. But then we see a counter to his counter here. So another feature I just love about Company of Heroes is you have this chess-like mentality. Okay, I need to destroy the Flak 88. Let me get some mortars. Okay, he's got mortars. Let's use our Nebelwerfers to scare away his mortars for the time being. And now he's going to go one step further, and you can see him taking pot shots at this hedgerow here with this Flak 88. He wants to remove the cover that they were hiding behind as well to kind of prevent that attack from happening in the future. Very chess-like mentality. I really enjoy that in these games. So we'll take a look around here on the right-hand side. You can see it looks like we're moving out with an anti-tank gun and grenadiers. Perhaps going to finally capture the right-hand side. Sztefenfu is bleeding out quite a bit. It's 158 points to 446 right now for LoveLeiarde. LoveLeiarde is just setting up wonderful defenses on the right-hand side. Well, no, they're okay. They're okay. I'll revise that that qualification there for a moment. I hear Nebelwerfers going off everywhere. Let me look around and see where we can find it. Yes. Again, preventing these troops from ever really advancing too far. Wonderful use of scouts coming in there. You can see he's occupying this building right now with flamethrower engineers, giving some good anti-infantry ability. And now you can see it looks like Sztefenfu is deciding that he wants to set up shop here. He's got enough defenses on the left-hand side of the battlefield that he's decided, okay, we've got this under control. Well, let's start taking some points now. Perhaps he's looking like he's going to be going for a late-game victory here. Ooh, we do have a 30 caliber Browning machine gun mounted in this building as well. Again, anytime you see an airborne player with machine guns or with mortar teams, just think they got it from their airdrop supply drops. He probably even has a bunch of them lying around his base. Yep, you can see these are just all the extra ones that he's not used from all these supply drops. Supply drops everywhere. You just want to constantly supply drop for the rest of the game once you get that. So, Sztefenfu, for the first time in a long time, is up in terms of victory points temporarily here, but he's going to need better defenses on this right-hand side if he wants to be able to capture that. It looks like he's calling down his reactive artillery once again. No, I'm sorry, not reactive. What's it called? Registered artillery. Again, I got to get my... Oh, beautiful, beautiful registered artillery shot. One last gentleman alive. No! Oh, he does make it out. Okay, I thought it looked like he died right there. I forget that unlike Dawn of War 2, you cannot select retreating units in Company of Heroes. And now we can see some pretty good attacks coming out here. It looks like, you know, whoa, Sherman tank once again getting a little bit greedy there. Check out the triple mortar team now. Completely taking out this flak anti-tank gun. However, triple mortar team, again, being very, very strongly countered by the Nebelwerfers that are back there. So part one of that was okay, but it looks like he's just going to reman the flak 88 and then go resupply them again. Again, controlling the left-hand side of the map is going to take him decades. I mean, this is a really hard position to attack because of that flak 88. And now we can see, yes, we have another flak 88 going up here for Sztefenfu once again. So beautiful looking map control here all of a sudden. And he's really, really challenging LoveLeiarde to really fight for these points. You can see it's just a long, slow, steady kind of progress kind of build here. Which, again, is exactly what you'd expect. That's what defense commanders excel at. So I like seeing that. You can see Browning is just kind of firing away here. In Company of Heroes Online, Brownings had armor-piercing rounds. I don't know how effective they are here, because you could buff them with army items in the Company of Heroes Online. Browning, come on, man, get out of there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't just sit there and take it. I think he's distracted a little bit here while he's capping that point. He loses the Browning. Oh, well, that's too bad. We can see here just kind of taking some shots now from the flak 88. That is not looking good. You can see these troops here are kind of scurrying away from that. They managed to cap this point. They're considering pushing in, but they realize that just one or two more volleys from that flak 88. Again, this thing has just ferocious range. It can fire all across here, so they just need sight to be able to fire that far. But I can hear flak 88 shots coming from all over the place. I can hear... Nebelwerfer shots all over the place. Stuff is looking pretty good. Oh, is that mortar team? Yeah, we got some mortar teams sitting in his base kind of firing outward now. Looks like our Sherman is getting upgraded. Let's take a look. Oh, God, this is so beautiful. The bunker now going up here. It looks like we got a bombing run being called in there, though. Is he going to back out in time? Which angle is the bombing run at? There we go. It looks like, you got a single squad member right there killed. That's okay. Now, that was just in time to lead for a nice big infantry assault, but you can see he bailed out on that right away. He was thinking, okay, I'll soften him up with a bombing run, run in there with a bunch of infantry. Not going to happen. In fact, I think he just hit a landmine on the way out. That's maybe what that was, or maybe that was a... Hard to tell. Maybe it was a flak shot. I don't know. Anyhow, he's bailing out on that. So this is the heart of these kind of decisions here, is that now, as you can see, this is being upgraded to have a machine gun nest. So we have a machine gun nest defending the point. What's defending the machine gun nest? The flak 88 gun. You need to kill the flak 88 gun in order to kill the machine gun nest in order to cap the point here. And this is the kind of chess stuff that I really love. In fact, so there's a chess, I believe he's a Grand Master, Josh Waitskin, that I really, really love. He teaches a lot of good chess. If you've ever played any of the tutorials in Chess Master 11 or 10 or any of the earlier versions, he has a wonderful academy in there. But he has a great quote, which is that basically in chess, we aim to remove what is preventing us from preventing our opponent from preventing us from achieving our goals. And it's a mouthful, but that's exactly what I'm talking about here. We want to capture this point. This piece is defending that point, so we want to capture this piece. This piece is defending this piece, so ultimately we have to capture this piece and therefore defeat whatever is preventing us from capturing this piece in order to capture this victory point here. There's a lot of logic there, and so we'll have to see. I can see already that brewing in LoveLeiarde's head, that's the key. That's the key. If I want to win this game, I have to kill whatever's preventing me from killing this Flak 88 gun. It's kind of an extended little bit of logic there, but that's got to be what's going through his head. And unfortunately, he's just getting wrecked right now by all these Nebelwerfers. He's basically given up. This left-hand side right now, he is completely given up on. You can see machine gunners. We got troops everywhere. I mean, this is so well defended here on the left-hand side. And the right-hand side is also so well defended. However, it's likely that he could win if he could grab it. So we'll have to see. We can see already kind of brewing in his mind right here. He's crocodile. Not quite what the doctor called for here. I think more Shermans is the right idea. Crocodiles, maybe he just had a lot of fuel he was trying to get rid of. Who knows exactly. But you can see this is okay. So in chess, you would call this an outpost, right? This is a position here behind a pawn or something like that, where you can't be attacked directly. So he's going to hang out here for the time being, laying in wait. But you can see he's setting his sights on that. So this is my total chess-like analysis here. If any of you guys missed, by the way, my April Fool's Day joke, I did a massive chess cast of an awesome game of the century by Bobby Fischer. That's kind of why I'm in a chess mood all of a sudden here. But I think it's very applicable, and it's even more applicable to Company of Heroes Online. So Company of Heroes. Oh, I got stop saying that. Rest in peace, Company of Heroes Online. All right, so I can see it brewing in his head right now. He's got all the pieces in play. Will he do it? The one big questionable thing in my mind is this Crocodile Sherman here. It seems like that's kind of a weak choice. We can see, I think this is mostly a pot shot here, but you can see it's starting to have some pretty big consequences. And I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to LoveLeiarde's point of view for this one, because I want to see, oh no, he's building a second Crocodile. That's kind of a weak idea once again. He has a ton of fuel. Maybe that's his only logic there is he has a ton of fuel. Again, you know, even if you don't want to destroy the Flak 88, a temporary solution is to burn them out. And perhaps he suspects that they're defended by a lot of troops and he wants to burn out the troops, like he's expecting lots of grenadiers. So that, you know, that could make some sense here. We have mortars already kind of softening up some of these positions here because, again, this is basically like an anti-vehicle emplacement when it's got a Panzerschreck sitting in it. Oh, wonderful lucky mortar shots right there, forcing them actually out of the building. So, again, that's part of the logic of removing the defenders of the thing that you need to remove to get the thing to get the thing. Okay, here we have it. Oh, God, unfortunately, he's being so softened up right now by all of these Nebelwerfers over here on the left-hand side. I mean, it's only 2 of them, but they are Vet 3 Nebelwerfers. He's really honing in on it. This does not look good. He's got all the right pieces. But, oh, God, if this Nebelwerfer lands right here, it's so bad. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, God, he's just got to go for it, though. I think this is the moment. This is the moment of truth. Okay, we know the target. Come on, man. Don't fail me. Nope, don't be distracted by that. You want that. Yes. Yes, he's got the right idea in mind. What's happening to the troops? The troops are being burned alive. Oh, God, that's not good at all. He's got the right idea, but he's not quite firing. Oh, come on. You got it. You got it, man. Go for the Flak 8. Oh, out of control. Out of control. Oh, what? Where did that come from over there? Oh, he's just getting wrecked right now. That is no good. The Flak 88, the other Flak 88, obviously has a line of fire on him right now. He's got no good shots off right now. You can see he's completely annihilated. This machine gun nest still very healthy. Double Flak 88 just wrecked that entire offensive here. Infantry are just in pieces. They went into this completely wounded and were just completely denied. So really, really awesome defense. You know, this is how to win by defending by sztefenfu. I really like this game. I thought it exhibited a lot of really good chess logic kind of strategies and whatnot. And I think that's game. I don't really think there's any way to come back from that. Losing 3 tanks and inflicting 0 damage on your opponent's defensive positions, that's going to be the end of it. And yes, it is. The game is over. So congratulations to sztefenfu. Well played by LoveLeiarde, though. I thought he approached all those very logically in a way that was easy to follow. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to subscribe and let me know if you want to see more Company of Heroes games in the future. Otherwise, I am Harlequin. You guys have a good night.